Mate, if you ain't getting this one, then this one's for you.
What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video on EME TV. And you actually joined me today. I'm actually running some errands in the Mark 5, as you can see, and I thought I'd pick up the camera, click record, and tell you guys what's really been bugging me on this Mark 5. So essentially I did a video recently about explaining the things I love on the Mark 5 currently. I've been driving this for like about, I don't know, circa 3 months, and you know, it has been lovely overall. But I did a previous video as well before the video about me explaining what I do love about this, about the problems on this Mark 5, and I highlighted some problems out there and how I went to a specialist Auto Deutsch in Manchester. I went to Dean to get some problems resolved. However, unfortunately, the problems haven't been resolved. So those issues that I explained in that video are still currently the issues that are on this car, haven't been resolved, although it does drive and operate completely fine, but they can be, I mean, you know, you just don't want any issues with cars, especially with project cars like this, especially when I've spent a decent amount of money. I just want it to be completely right and have the peace of mind that, yeah, everything's been sorted. But unfortunately, we have a few issues. So I'm gonna park up, get out, open the engine bay and show you guys exactly what we've done and the problems we're still encountering. And please, if anybody out there has any indication of what I can possibly do, any indication to what the problem still is, please hit me up, give me some advice, because boy, I do need it. But yeah, let me park up and show you guys what exactly we're going through. So I've literally just parked up and obviously ignored the tyre pressure light, which is right there if you can see it, because that's obviously just something that I just need to clear anyway. But the main issue is this, the temperature gauge. Now that doesn't go past the 70 mark, no matter how hard or how soft I'm driving. And usually when that does happen, we'll say, oh, it's the thermostat, or oh, it's, you know, something else, I don't even know. But thermostat is most likely the reason why your car won't warm up to 90 all the time, where it should do. However, there is another issue. Let's open the bonnet, step out the Mark 5, and let's show you guys what I'm working with. It was decent weather, and you guys can probably hear it now already. If I open that, we have the lovely TFSI engine running smoothly, but come closer, the fan, and the thing is, both the fans aren't on. It's just this fan right here on the right side is constantly on, doesn't go off. Like, as soon as I start the car, 10, 15, 20 seconds later, this just comes on. This fan. You see that fan is spinning away, and that fan is doing nothing. So I don't really know what's going on, or you know, what can be done. Yeah, so I thought I'd hop back in the Mark 5 because it's just started raining again slightly. We've got a bit of drizzle here in Manchester, so I thought I'd hop in and explain further. So, backstory, and I'm probably repeating myself because I think I did this in the previous video where I spoke about all the issues, but hey ho, I'm frustrated and annoyed and I just want the problem solved. But if any of you guys out there can help me with the current issue that I've got, please either drop me a comment, reach out to me on Instagram or something like that, and just let me know what you've done to overcome this. So essentially, starting from the top, the car, project, got an engine, swapped, now it's running, sweet, we're happy. First issue, not running up to temperature, fine anyway, because I've got to change the thermostat. So you know what, let's go get a genuine thermostat from a Volkswagen parts place and put that in. We put that in, now we're running up to temperature and everything's fine, lovely. So I got the car, running it for a bit. I think I was running it for about two and a half weeks, 3 weeks, and then boom, we get a sensor. Well, the first thing that happened was the engine started not getting to 90, got it diagnosed, and then it said, you know, we've got a sensor issue. Which is like, oh, you know what, all right, fair enough. Hopefully this sensor, it's just a sensor, we changed that and then we're back, and then the car's fully working again and fully good to go. All of a sudden now, we changed the sensor, and there's two sensors in there in the TFSI engines, which I believe one at the top, which is quite easy to get to, and one further down, which is more difficult to get to, or some components you've got to remove and then get to that one. So I said, you know what, we'll change the easier one first, and then, you know, process of elimination. Change the top one. Unfortunately, that didn't help, so we got a new sensor in there on the top, but nothing's changed, so we're not still running up to temperature. All right, fair enough. We're still getting the sensor fault on the diagnostics. Now, this is when I went to Dean at Auto Deutsch. He advised me to change the bottom one, the bottom sensor, which is harder to get to. But then he also informed me that on his Audi A6 a couple of years ago, which he actually has a video on his channel as well, about why his A6 wasn't running up to temperature, doing exactly the same as what my Golf GTI is at the moment, and that was due to a thermostat, a secondary thermostat, which I believe I showed you guys in a previous video when I was explaining the issues. He changed that, and his A6 started running up to temperature, fine again. Following that, so I said, you know what we're going to do is we're going to change that sensor and change that thermostat as well. So I bought that thermostat, gave it to him, and he put it on, as well as changing the other further down the engine temp sensor. Did both of those. After finishing, he called me and said, you know what, the car is still not getting up to temperature. So now I'm sort of, I've eliminated all the options, I've eliminated all the things that it says it is, but we've still got not running up to temperature. So I thought, you know what, I'm sure a lot of you out there have a lot more clued up on these engines. I don't know, in my head I'm thinking it might be the fan switch, could be to do with something electrical, but then it's like, why is something electrical gonna come up out the blue when I was running it before and it was completely fine? Unless the thermostat that was put in wasn't put in properly. I don't even know how that is possible. Obviously I didn't do it. So, you know what, it's frustrating. I'm in a bit of a pickle. I'm just spending money, and nothing's been resolved yet. So I thought I'll revert to you guys here who know your stuff, and a lot of you on here do actually know your stuff. So yeah, if any of you do know exactly what I could do to overcome this problem and get my Mark 5 to be running up to temperature, that would be absolutely brilliant. So if you do, drop me a comment, or drop a comment in the video below about what you could advise to try and change it. Also hit me up on Instagram, EMETV as well. If I don't see the comment, I'll probably see it on there as well, and yeah, please just try and help me out, guys. But yeah, that's where we're currently at on the Mark 5. To be fair, for a project car, she does look absolutely lovely. Still a couple of things we need to do, such as obviously the driver's side wing mirror. I'll get one of those, it costs like 20 quid anyway. But there's some pieces of bodywork, but it's actually, the Mark 5 has come out a lot better than I thought it was initially going to be, especially in the condition that I actually picked this up. I didn't know it was going to get to this level. I mean, obviously we got a few cosmetic issues, which is understandable. The car is flipping, 17 years old, but yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying it, love how it looks, and yeah, this was actually something that I don't regret spending my money on, even though I've got these issues to take care of at this moment in time. But yeah guys, that is all. If you guys do know exactly what I can do to try and fix this Mark 5 and get my car running up to temperature, back to normal again, which I had about, at the start of the journey, and for some reason just gone away. But yeah, if any of you have any advice for me, hit me up on Instagram, BME_TV, or drop the comment below. But as always guys, thanks a lot for watching, and stay tuned for more content to come. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys as always on the next one. Peace.
Mate, if you ain't getting this one, then this one's for you.